Welcome everyone. We start the vlog today watching the sun set in the west. It's January 16th, day 16 of the vlog. Hope everybody's doing good. Just wanted to come out here today, watch this sun as it starts to set, and hopefully I'm done before it sets. But just want to talk to y'all a little bit today about what brings you joy. You know, this is a topic we've discussed already, what brings you joy. But all I'm asking you to do is to look at the things that bring you joy and start small with something that brings you joy. Like a daily activity. Maybe going for a walk. When the weather's good, you can go take a walk, enjoy nature, enjoy what God's created. Maybe get out on a nature trail. Here in Texoma, we've got a lot of that. So there's a lot of places to go. For us, we like to go camping. But start with something small. Camping, it can be a big commitment. Start with something small. What can you do small enough that you can get started today? Start with something small. Maybe it's blogging, maybe it's something you cook, maybe it's a craft, something like that. Something that you can do daily that will get you active and get your mind thinking so that you can get out of your own head. I have a problem with getting in my own head a lot of times. Sometimes I find what you're passionate about fuels your success. Facebook is good at reminding us of the things that we used to do. Things that, memories, in other words. And today came up something about, I guess I was trying to find people to bring them in from the cold. Working with the homeless down in Dallas. And I guess it was 4 years ago today. We had an overnight shelter, and we were bringing people in from the cold. And one of the news stations, every time it got cold, we'd have the news stations following us around, wanting to show on camera what we were doing to help the homeless in the cold weather. If you can identify your joy, what truly excites you, maybe what feels less like work. That's how it was for me. When I was working in the homeless field, it didn't feel like work. There were days that were tough, don't get me wrong. A lot of days were tough. It was tough work, but it didn't feel like work because it was more of a calling. I had a calling to do that, and that's where, when you have a passion for something, my passion was to try to see people differently than how I was perceiving them. And that was really easy once you got to know them. Once you sit down with somebody, get to know their story, it's really easy to see who they really are. Now, sometimes they don't see it, and that can be difficult. But find something that truly, is joyful to you, that you can do, that feels less like work. And you'll be successful. Because from that, I think it was Steve Jobs that said that your passion fuels success. I think that's how it went. Your passion will fuel success. Now, I don't want you to hear me say that quit your job. Spend an hour a day on your passion. Maybe you can go volunteer somewhere. Maybe there's a place where you can donate your time to help others, or do whatever it is that you're passionate about. If it's something artistic, at least Spend an hour a day at it till it forms a habit. Now, I have found usually it takes about 100 days to form a habit. I'm doing this. I'm not comfortable yet even doing this, but especially in public. If you saw yesterday's video, I didn't talk a lot, or I didn't talk loud in the store, if I talked at all. Yeah, I think I did my intro in the store, but I need to get more comfortable doing it. And the more I'm talking to the camera and then I have to watch it as I'm editing it, it becomes more natural. So whatever it is that you find that you're passionate about, spend some time perfecting it. Last thing I'm going to leave you with is find your why. You know, if you'll find your why, your purpose can guide you to create a life you don't need a vacation from. I like that. We're going to leave it at that. If the Lord wills, we'll see you in the next vlog. Thank you.